Hey guys, my name is Sam Guayana. I'm a producer, mixer, engineer from Toronto, Ontario. And I just want to talk a little bit about STL Tonehub. It is a pretty unreal plugin. I was doing a mix series or a mix breakdown today and remembered that the record that I was doing, the mix breakdown, I actually used a STL Kemper pack as the go-to tone on this record. So thankfully, I did the smart thing and wrote down, VHT Pitbull was the tone, which was out of the David Bendith pack. And one of the really cool things about that was I have that David Bendith pack in the STL Tonehub plugin. So after looking at some of the other notes and looking at some of the other things, I realized based on the way I did this, because I reamped this record afterwards, I compressed it on the way in with Blue Stripe 1176s. That's why you get this bit of a sausagey wave happening the whole time. So after the STL Tonehub, I applied a CLA 76 at my go-to settings for recording guitar amps on the way in. And I copied over the EQs and everything. In the Tonehub plugin, all I changed a little bit between the version in the Tonehub plugin and the Kemper version was the angle of this microphone by just a little bit. And chances are I probably changed a bit of the EQ on the VHT Pitbull preset on the Kemper, and that's why they just didn't sound one-to-one right when I pulled them out of the box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this breakdown part right here, which is very expressive on the guitar. I'm going to play one rep of it with the Kemper version of the amp and one rep of it with the STL version, and we're going to hear the differences of the two. So enjoy. Oh, I'm also going to kill the vocals while we do this. And now we're going to hear the STL version. And now we're going to hear both back to back with the Kemper first and the STL second, and I'm not going to stop in between the two. So that's a very expressive part of the guitar. We get a lot of like high notes happening, a lot of beefy chug happening, and I was literally shocked while I was doing the mix breakdown. I did a little A-B as well to show people. I was literally shocked myself at how identical those are, at least in the context of a mix. I'm going to do the same demonstration now with the chorus. Chorus in the song is very big, very pretty. It's nothing but these guitars. There's no lead guitars. There's nothing in this first chorus, so you can really hear the guitar tone. That one's good because we've got that little band happening at the end, that little chug, so we get to hear how the plugin version handles that, because chugging's always strange. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the whole thing back. At the halfway point, I'm going to switch to the STL version and let it roll right to those chugs. Yeah, I honestly, if I didn't see myself switch that, I probably wouldn't have even noticed they switched. It switched so smooth. So I want to listen to this chug part in solo. I want to show you the difference between the two. So that one was the STL there. And now we'll take a listen to the actual Kemper recording. Especially with that CLA 76 in place, which sort of clamps on low end. Without the CLA 76, when I first did this demonstration, I realized there was actually a bit more low end in the actual STL one. And also, I don't know about you, but like on the STL version, I hear real top end amp fizz, where I don't hear it as much in the Kemper version. Yeah, it's nuts. It's almost like the STL version is a high definition version of the Kemper pack. So I'm going to turn on the treatment I did to the actual guitars in this, which make them sound fairly different, but showing you how they get even closer after all of this. Sorry, this is the Kemper first. And now the STL tone version. To me, that's nuts. I'm going to do another full chorus playthrough now with the tones the way they are properly treated. And I'm going to do the same thing where I switch to the STL version halfway through the chorus. I just double check it. Oh, sorry, with the whole song. Yeah, that's crazy to me. It's a big reason why I stopped using the Kemper, especially because I used the David Bennett pack, the John Feldman pack, and the Lee Malia pack on my Kemper a lot. So having the ability to have those in plugins was pretty incredible. And even things like these ring outs here. So I'll play the Kemper one first. It really handles it almost better than the Kemper version handled those ring outs. So yeah, I would 100% check out STL Tonehub. Like I was saying, the Bendith, the Feldman, and the Lee Malia pack are my three favorites. I get basically everything I want in a plugin, in a guitar tone out of those three. They're incredibly malleable. While you can't switch cabinets, you can do so much with just angling and changing the microphone position on the cab that alone is worth it to me. It's also one of the first plugins I've heard in the guitar realm where palm muting really sounds like palm muting and not like a weird chuggy, like flubby thing that would happen in an amp sim. So yeah, STL Tonehub, check it out. It is a pretty sweet plugin. See you guys.